Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we are hopefully not going to crash tonight, because hopefully we will not be having that combat again. And if we do, I'm going to save scum back to where I am now, because I blame that particular combat for crashing me, and nothing else. So, I have one idea. I have this test of what is this? Strategy. Yes, it's a test of strategy. The problem being that I like chess, but I'm really bad at it. So, yeah. I do have concerns. I do.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
Into this chamber of strategy. And I can't remember if I saved before or after I talked to the statue, so let's talk to the statue.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds?
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance sport, let alone the command of soldiers.
Yeah, well, I'm not good at it either. So I only have one idea. I spent the whole week off and on thinking about it. And yeah, I only have one idea, and it depends on the AI being kinda dumb. So we're gonna hope that the AI is kind of dumb. And we're going to take the White Queen, and we're going to move her here. And the AI is not kinda dumb. Okay. I can put the king in check forever. Yeah. If only the queen could move like a knight. Even then, I've put myself in a situation. See, I was really hoping that the AI would use this pawn to take my queen. And that would leave the field open for the bishop. Because as soon as the king moves to that spot where he is now, I've got nothing to touch him. That was my only idea. Hated this puzzle. Too much chess. I do not mind watching people play chess, as long as both people are in person facing each other over a table. I do not understand anything that they're doing, but I do understand the art of it. I don't actually get chess. I also think I think chess pieces are some of the most beautiful game pieces in the world. I mean, you have the fancy chess sets that like have actual like people carved into them and stuff, but like this, look how beautiful these are. I would get a chessboard just as a display piece. But actually play chess? Lordy, but I'm bad at it.
Again.
There's got to be a way to do it. But the problem is that the moment the king moves into one of the white spaces, I'm toast. So how do I move somebody into position without the king moving? And I've got a limited number of pieces that can do anything. Well, kings can only move one square. There's nothing I can do without... Same with pawns. This pawn is the only one that can actually make a move. No, wait, this pawn can't make a move, sorry. This pawn's locked against the other pawn in a staring contest. My queen and my bishop are pretty much the only pieces I can use. But no matter which one I go for, either it would take me a third move, or the king moves into the white square where I can't touch him. Frankly, my only hope was to bait this pawn out, but... Oh man, I hate chess. Well, I like chess. I hate playing chess. I hate playing chess so much. Okay, just as a wonder, what happens if I like take my queen and move her here? Asterion, get off the queen square. I know you think you belong there.
Let the next chance be your last.
Well, okay, I don't get it. But we're also resetting because we're not triggering that combat again. That combat made my whole game crash. My only idea didn't work.
Moving in.
I wish I could just
Prove
attack
your
the chess
strategic
pieces.
wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? or a shivering pawn, fodder for cleverer minds.
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance sport, let alone the command of soldiers.
Okay, we're just gonna save here as a little quick save, just in case, so that we don't have to go through that cutscene so many times.
Better not be cursed.
Why is it set up so that I could interact with those? Let's see. If I take this pawn with my bishop, the king moves. If I move the queen here, the king moves. If I move my queen here, I forfeit. I don't know what the answer is here. Yeah, those two pawns are locked. If I move either of these pawns, wait, is this another way to bait? Hold on. If I move this pawn here,
The Black Queen still stands. Again.
nope. Apparently that is another considered to be a forfeit move. And I'm assuming that moving the queen to this white square here would also be considered a forfeit move. And it wouldn't do any good to use the bishop as bait, because then the queen doesn't have a line. I can see so many ways that I could do this in 3 moves, but in 2? I can't see 2 at all. Can I just... Wait a minute! Immune to fire damage. Let's see. Oh man. I'm gonna have to use another spell slot. Let's see. Well, that ain't good. Okay, everybody move out of the way. Why is everybody standing in the way? Okay, we're not doing army actions. We're going for the direct approach. We are assassinating the king. That is what we are doing.
Black King has fallen. May you always crush the wicked, be they pawn, knight, or monarch. Proceed.
Assassination worked. I don't think there's any chess move. I don't think there's any chess move that the Black King would have fallen in 2 moves. With the board the way that it is now, there is 0% way that it could have happened. In 3 moves, no problem. You can't say that I didn't give it that I didn't try. Oh, my poor spell slots. I can't believe he accepted that as legit. Okay, so that's insight and strategy taken care of, I guess. Which leaves courage and justice. No, wait, I already did justice, not insight. Strategy and justice. Insight is... courage and insight is what's left. No matter what, I have a weird party for either of them, so... what I am gonna do is I'm going to say... Thanks for the props, Baldurin. I don't feel like I deserved them. We are going to try this door, and then we're going to go to the one with the funky magic hallway last. Well, this just looks plain unsafe. I do believe this is courage, because I very much doubt that insight is done with a drawn sword.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Withstand the elements? Are we going to be fighting elementals? Take the torch! We are fighting elementals. Okay. Why is Asterion all by himself in this? I don't like this.
Step quick.
Let's see here. We got a water elemental? Hold on a minute. 2 air elementals, 2... Where's the second water elemental? Okay. Oh. I didn't even see you there. Let's see here. Resistant to slashing, resistant to piercing, resistant to bludgeoning. Very resistant to thunder. Resistant to lightning. Immune to poison. That's an air elemental. What about a water elemental? Resistant to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Extremely resistant to acid. None of them are fire resistant. Time to set some people on fire, I guess. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I've just gotta live for 4 turns, though. It seems obvious to me that Asterion is not going to be hiding anywhere, but I owe it to myself to try.
Let's have a little fun.
I assume that I am going to be their primary target since I am the torch holder. Okay, Obviously, magic is the way to go. Alright, step up. Do I hex? Let's hex. Where's my hex? Hold on a moment. Here, hex. Here, hex, 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 hex. Why are you hiding from me? There you are. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, that uses my int. It's not a save.
I'm ready.
Shadow Hearts is a dex save, so it would be best if I hex the dex.
Battle favors the fearless.
So hex the dex. One down. Admittedly, it might have been better if I'd gone for the one that hasn't taken a move yet, but eh. No hellish rebuke, no. Right, I don't have anything hexed right now. I can't really move her is the problem. But maybe I can protect. Oh, she's gonna have to move to do that. Oh boy. Come on, girl. No! Oh, Shadowheart. What do I do with my very limited number of spell slots remaining? My best attack spells are my lightning, and that's not good in this situation. Well, you know what I should do is suck one of these down for myself. And I guess I'll use a cantrip. I really kind of wish that I'd cast Spirit Guardians and then gone to move Shadowheart. I'm gonna save this for in case I get attacked. Sorry, Starion. Oh, great. More. Withering cut. Sure. No, wait, no. I mean, for all that it was resistant to that, it still did a fair amount of damage. You know what? I want to be around the other side of you, so I'm just going to come over here. Okay. Wait.
Please, help.
You'll be fine, girl.
No holding back.
Reapply the hex. Yes, she is. She's been knocked down for one turn. And she's like, help me. Please, help me. Okay, fine. We'll just hit it. Okay, everything's fine. It's all fine. Shadowheart's standing up now. There we go. I usually use the Great Axe because it's easiest to see. Yeah, you help out over there.
Another fight. Let's go.
Actually, let's check these guys out. Oh, look at that. They're resistant to all sorts of physical damage. Something is really wrong with their graphic. And resistant to thunder, resistant to lightning, and immune to poison. Force damage. Yeah. Unfortunately, my bard does not have much in the way of force damage. It's a bit of a shortcoming for her. That one is the one that gets to go next, and the Myrmidons.
This'll be me.
Wait, this is a wisdom save, and this guy's wisdom is hexed.
Away, you pox nun.
I may not be able to do force damage, but I can hurt their brain. What will you do if the darkness attacks? I don't know. I can't, I don't have magic missile on this team. Raging Vortex Aura. That's a new one. Oh no, no more hex. Also, what is this going on here? Just gotta make it 2 more turns, but man, Shadowheart's nearly dead. How did that happen? What does the Raging Vortex do? Oh. Okay. Who all of my people are in it? Everybody. Okay, spectacular. Frankly, the only answer I see for Asterion is to stab and run. Oh yes, I will make that a sneak attack. Yes, thank you. Cool, thanks. I'm leaving now. Oh, look at that! He's not silenced anymore. Admittedly, I'm way too close to this air elemental, but we'll deal with that problem later. They are immune to poison, all of them. Girl down! Girl down! I am just plain old disliking this situation. How big is the vortex? Whoa! Oh great, we fail and then they attack us. Spectacular. Now, my bard being the one who has the torch is the best choice. Out of everyone here, she is the most effective without her weapons. However, I don't think having everybody clustered together in the middle was actually a good plan.
Have to keep going.
Okay, let's separate. I am having to apply more tactics to the courage than I am to anything else. Okay, Bard ends up in the middle. No rule saying anybody else has to. So, if I'm here, Shadowheart has to have line of sight because she's my primary source of healing.
On I go.
So if we say stash Shadowheart over here, there will be an elemental practically on top of her, but until that vortex shows up, she's pretty good. Or maybe over here? Don't want to be standing in that. That really screws up the line of sight, but... Okay, if she's there...
Don't touch me. Let's go.
I will touch you as much as I want, Asterion. So then, Asterion... I wonder, can I just lurk over here? Maybe?
Checking things out.
And then... Will can take this slightly high ground over here. I forget whether these crystals blow up when they go down, or... I don't know. That counts as higher ground than what he's standing on, though, which is kind of weird. There's no real high ground in here, is there? Okay, that is scattering my people pretty widely. Hopefully that will make a difference. Hopefully.
No time to rest.
I wonder if I should pop a potion so that I'm at full hit points for this. Probably would be a good idea. Let's... Oh. Okay. Well, that's a really nice number, so we'll try and use that one.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch, withstand the elements, prove your courage.
All right, we're taking the torch. Oh my. Asterion has not been spotted. The initiative is all in a different order now. Who gets to go first? You. I don't think that even with sneak attack I can do 90 damage in one go. Asterion believes in himself, but yeah. I cannot murderize my foe. Unless I crit. Oh, that is unfortunate. I really can't melee from any other angle. Nope. That is very unfortunate. I don't know that I'm sneaky enough. I'm gonna try.
With pleasure.
I was definitely spotted. Do I want to spend my reaction? Oh, interesting. I can just walk away, huh? All right then, I will walk away. Bye.
I won't give in.
What kind of attack does this thing have anyway? Ooh, 1 to 7. $75, $80. Well, I'd rather hit this one because it's already injured. Not the best, but I'll take it. Okay, then you and you get to go next. I don't want to be standing here. I put Shadowheart in the wrong place, I'm realizing. Okay, I'm gonna go stand over here. Oh yeah. Well, they didn't put the ice down because we're all scattered, so at least there's that.
Moving.
Shadowheart says hi. Shadowheart says level 5.
Battle favors the fearless.
Maybe this'll work. Oh my goodness, it actually worked! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I am terribly injured.
Need to stay focused.
Why is everyone a wizard? Everyone is not a wizard. We have here a bard, who is me, who is nearly dead. A cleric, who is Shadowheart. A warlock, who is Will. And a Styrian, who is a rogue. Everybody's got spells, but nobody here is a wizard. Okay. So many spells. Oh yeah, I love spells. Spells is good stuff. A Styrian is a Styrian, no matter what his class is. Exactly. But yeah, spells are just another form of utility to me. I like having lots of things in my grab basket. How extra do I want to be? I would very much like to pull... How do you learn them? Well, each of these classes, except for Rogue, come along with spells of their own. They have different choices of what spells they can take, depending on what class. Asterion also has spells because I chose his type of rogue to be Arcane Trickster, which means that he also gets to cast some spells. But since he's not sneaking right now, it's not really a good time to be casting anything. Especially since most of what he's got to cast has a little bit of an AoE effect. So I believe we're going to be going for some backstabbing here instead. I'm coming for you. Sure, have a withering cut, yes. It's interesting that I could suck the blood, except there is no blood. So, Dueler's enthusiasm for you. Hopefully Asterion has now gotten their attention so that I have more of a chance to live. I would like to live. Owie! Ow, 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 ow. I don't have a high level enough spell slot to fix this problem. Where is my heaviest? That's my heaviest. Here goes. Drink up. I live! Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to hit this water elemental. Or could we pull in us? Us is all physical damage, but it's another action. All right, we're gonna take chances. We're going to drop us right here. Hey, us. Hi, kid. Good to see you. When is your... Oh, I see. Okay. You look so small. I'm sorry, Shadowheart. I needed to protect myself. No, the Spirit Guardians! I will take the opportunity... Oh, my spell slots, but attacking with the torches is a terrible idea. Man, separating everybody has been a pain. Literally. I'm really angry about the Spirit Guardians going down. That just annoys the heck out of me. 45. 50. I've got to have something that does enough damage. Why are they all saves? 65. Do I not have anything that will just hit? Wait. They're injured. They're injured. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ha ha! Toll the dead. 70%! Now that's an odds that I like. Cool. Could I have a healing word? Thank you.
This is my time.
The pity is that there isn't anyone else that I can fling off the edge. Unless I can hit him. Okay. We cast Wisdom Axe. Over here? Then we're going to play some silly buggers. One there. Two there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud. And the spiritual weapon can take a swing here. Chip, chip, chip. I do worry about what the Myrmidians are going to do, but I don't have anything to stop them right now, so yeah.
Battle favors the fearless.
Where was that thing casting? Well, that's a conundrum. Backstabbings will continue. Not really anywhere that he can go, is there? Oh, wait. It's awfully close to Shadowheart, though. But is it outside the vortex? Alright, we'll take chances.
Let's move.
It is not outside the vortex. Fascinating.
Leave no trace.
But that spot is... What is this now? Oh, yeah, that... Okay.
Got to keep fighting.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Need to go here.
On the victor's path.
Can Will play silly buggers? Maybe. It's a pity that the hex is over here. But if I could send this guy off the edge, that would be very useful. Here goes nothing. Yes! 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 Cool. Cool, cool.
Can't give up.
Where is... The problem here is that it's actually kind of difficult to see where the edge of the vortex is.
On the move.
Okay, if I go here, I'm out of the vortex. All right. Mm. 50%, 50%, even though their wisdom is hexed. That's fascinating. Isn't Guiding Bolt wisdom? No. No, this is an attack roll. Okay, that's fascinating. The only thing I have that is that's the dex save. Oh. 60, 60, 60. If I could lay a guiding bolt on this one here. Come on. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see here. Spiritual weapon does 6 to 20. Two to 20. 5 to 26. Oh, that's... Ooh. That is an AoE, isn't it? $58. 58. $75. Okay, we are going to try us first. And we're going to skitter out of the vortex. And spiritual weapon is going to miss. And is also going to leave the vortex. Alright, nobody is in the vortex now.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I am going to drink another big potion. Why am I all zappy? I have Blade Ward. When did I get Blade Ward? What can I do? What can I do? I mean, I could try to blight a mofo. I'd have to do it at level 5. That would be my last level 5 spell. Con save. What does your con look like, sir? Oh, I see. That's pretty high. Man, I wish I could just leave your presence. Blade Ward is all well and good, but... Okay, best I can do for myself is... viciously mock him. I leaned in real close and whispered something very, very insulting in his ear.
Let's spill some blood.
My faith will protect me.
And... you know what? I don't use this. Wait a minute. What are my chances of shoving this guy off the edge? Oh, he's incorporeal. Okay, never mind then. Does not give any additional benefits for casting at higher levels, so we will cast it at level 1. Good luck, me.
No holding back.
Man, I wish I had a good bonus action. I don't even know if I'm going to be attacked. What is the point? Water, air, air. That's Asterion. Okay, so we've got 1 water and 2 airs left. So if I become resistant to lightning damage... No, let's just sit on this for now. Okay, let's start with Will. Will, if you... It's red. Oh right, they're incorporeal. I can't shove them. I just have to survive this round. Man, I wish I had hexed this one. It is really a pity about not being able to throw that one off the edge. All right. The fact that this guy is charmed, it will make no difference whatsoever. Except, I think if he's charmed, I can walk away from him. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Hold up.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I can just walk away from him. I can walk far, far away.
Have to keep going.
Bye! Okay, so... the charm was in fact useful. I do not know what to do about Shadowheart. I can't see any way to get her out of the vortex.
What should I do?
Wait. I'm not sure that would be the good idea, but maybe over here?
Heading there.
Okay, okay. Okay, Operation Nobody Gets to Hit My Girl.
I've missed this.
If I scooch over here... Now, path is interrupted by the statue. That kind of sucks. I can't take him anywhere he won't be spotted without... Okay, so I can't take shots over there. So I'm gonna have to take shots over here instead.
Feel that.
Operation No One Gets to Touch My Girl.
Victor's path.
Okay, that would throw you towards Shadowheart, which might not be the best idea. Maybe if we... Okay, Shadowheart can't move. Alright, that's spectacular. Should we try the guiding bolt thing again? Let's try the guiding bolt thing again. Darn it. Well, that's a pity. $35, $70, $12. Okay, $70. That was some very high-pitched screaming, much higher pitched than I would have expected. $50-50. Unfortunate.
The blade will not bend.
The blade will cast Eldritch Blast 3 times. Okay, so now that thing can't move because Shadowheart. This thing has mental fatigue and devoured intellect. This one is hopefully pinned down by Asterion. We've just got to make it through this round, I think.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Oh wait, I haven't done anything yet. Vicious mockery for you.
Greasier than a warm roast. Ready.
No! Okay, okay. They're immune to poison, don't bother. Consarn it. Your courage is a beacon to meek and mighty alike. May you ever withstand the raging elements. Proceed. Hey! We succeeded! I am rapidly running out of spell slots.
They'll catch a break.
Empty! Ooh, Viridian Crystal. I'll be taking that.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Shut up, me. We still have we still have things to do. Okay, everybody back together again. Yay! Us was useful. Will was very useful. Man, if we hadn't thrown so many people off the edge, that would have been a much worse fight. Oh yes, I want my sword back. Where's my sword? There we go. Oh, darling, I've missed you. Welcome home. Okay. Alright, so that is 3 out of 4 trials. I can check off courage. So we just have insight left. Please let this not be playing Chris. Please let this not be. Alright, save. We do not need any more of those mid-battle saves. I was doing those in case of absolutely catastrophic rolls. I don't really love save scumming, but this has to be where the insight trial is. Funny that it's such a plain door compared to the others. What the? Huh?
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Okay, so the one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Well, these appear to be the only 3 people, but flying book! Flying book! Stay still for... Okay, fine. Empty. Empty. I will talk to you. As soon as I figure out how to
Very well.
Sleight of hand?
Hold still, will you?
How delicious.
This could be interesting.
Don't linger.
Oops.
Leaflet tricks.
Okay, so the book can see us. That's interesting news.
Keep it quick.
Aha! Zeletro's Ethics of War, you say? A treatise by Christina Sileto proposing harsh retaliation against political adversaries. Thank you for the help, Asterion.
Never a dull moment.
Who's the best one at rolling sleight of hand checks? Yes. Alright. Read. The Ethic of War by Christina Sileto. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not, for what shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders? We shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. No, I'm pretty sure that would make things worse. I'm pretty sure that always makes things worse. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. This quarterly journal appears to have been recently published and rapidly passed through several hands, its front and back cover grimy and soft with use. Most of its pages have been ripped out. We know what it's being used for. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Iltigard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Loth-sworn Drow, Troll and Duragar are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Skirnabel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Well, we know how much people heeded that warning. The Approachable East, Volume 7. This journal is bound in beautiful black leather, although the handwriting is jagged and childish. Thay is beautiful. Its people are warm. Its people are kind. I am welcome here. Rashman means nothing to me now. Karatur means nothing. My travels are done. Come, my friends, I implore you. Come to Thay. Thay is beautiful. Rian Forbeck. Oh, Rian. Oh, Rian, I'm so sorry. There's nothing to be done for Rian now. Order of the Gauntlet on matters of law and justice. Book Escaping Unchained, the bookworms. I wish I'd seen that earlier. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. And it means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of God or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you, then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is it to be good if we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is it to be lawful if it is a devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indigent. It is for justice that the Order of the Gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. Okay. The leadership of the Zentarum, a battered manuscript inconsistent in color and construction. The content appeared to be following up on previous material. Whee! This is a long one. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, Rebound, by Isafina Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Despite their protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Bainite philosophy in modern Zentarum practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies that position today is the matter of some speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zentil Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold far to the south. At its center stands the Paragost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zentarum's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zentarum have not abandoned plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. They couldn't have fit those two words on this page. They couldn't. They didn't even try. Corsairs of Luskan. Booker's redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. This cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan. Tucked like a gold filling, or some would say a pus-filled abscess, at the mouth of the river Mirar, Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse cutthroat and fractured cabal of pirates on Toril. Torn into factions, these piratical groups are known as ships. Here the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. The one point of interest is that the ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary company of drow. I'm pretty sure I've read that book before. I think at least a couple of these I've read before. Lessons for Sensible Living 12. Zariel's Fall. A slim, cheaply constructed book. Ha ha ha. The front cover is decorated with the engraving of a grimacing man holding a tankard of ale. The foreword to this brief account of Zariel's fall captures the tone of the entire text. Greetings, sensible folk. Already I can detect grumbling and the agitated rattle of pipe stem against teeth. A lesson dedicated to an Archduke of Avernus? Has Harrington taken leave of his senses? Quiet your complaints. I assure you I have not. It is true that cosmic occurrences are often insensible by their very nature, but the tale of Zariel strikes close to home. In her downfall, you will be reminded of those haughty, do-gooding neighbors and acquaintances who rightfully arouse your suspicions. One moment they are suggesting you grow turnips rather than potatoes on that fallow patch, and the next they have their kitchen knife strapped to their belt and are suggesting you explore the abandoned crypt behind the Giles farm. In short, Zariel was a celestial being tasked with monitoring the ebb and flow of the Blood War, of which more in volume 21, matters of little importance to sensible folk. Observing was not righteous enough for Zariel, though, and she took it upon herself to become directly involved. Like the oaf who sees two fellows fighting over a spilled tankard of ale, and, rather than applauding their efforts, cracks their skulls together and causes a tavern-wide brawl. She invaded Avernus, was defeated, and now rules there, corrupt and wicked. What can sensible folk learn from this foolish tale? It is obvious. Do not strive to correct what cannot be corrected. Look not to distant lands and conflicts, but to your fields, your family, and your friends. There is nothing but misery to be gained from interfering in the hardships of others. Harrington Nathalin. While sensible advice, that's not good advice.
inside?
Doop-de-doo. No cause for alarm! Every page of this clumsily assembled book is filled with large, blocky text. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Hiltegard's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel, an entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. This so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal. Whether it was in their blood from birth or they were seduced by its power, they were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as in Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The Fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infect the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt! Have we already forgotten that before this latest madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. I can speak in bold text, but it's a little difficult tonight for some reason. Let's just put that away. An open letter on oppression and peacocks. Baldur's Bash is printed in bright, bold letters on the front cover, followed by many exclamation marks. This copy is focused on letters to the editor. Written in a furious sloping hand, this is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash, a tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay diabolical, that you would defend Baldur's Gate ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry. How archaic! My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, and yet to spend time with my child I must visit my summer home in Cormier. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue immediately. The emotional and psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities should it not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries out for her father. This archaic policy has separated a child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard lives with himself. Yours faithfully, Mr. R. Pickens. Why is your daughter a bear? I've run across that particular letter to the editor before, but the question remains unanswered. Why is that man's daughter a bear? Also, I should probably write down this person's name. S-U-E-L-T-O. Yeah, okay. I'm reading so much that name would completely fly out of my... The 5 Years' War, a Diplomat's Record.
Here we go.
The 5-Year War by Torwin Basse. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of the Aelio and Vida families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon. A pointless war, leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it. You know... Yoink. Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, a Treatise. A medical compendium describing varied mental disturbances and their treatments by cleric physician Glenn Earl Mack. Whoops. Okay. There came to me a woman, whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, who I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I tended to B at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse, nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Huh. Sort of possessed, but not exactly possessed. Interesting. The Mortal View: eyewitness accounts of the Ballspawn crisis. Oh, that's one we keep coming across. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business. And that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous, Candlekeep. Hey! Excuse you. Yes, I know, they're bad-mouthing Imoen. Saravok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Neshkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary, interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you! Hostile vampire, Athkatla slums. I missed one! Shame on me! The 5 tore Tithir to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Ballspawn showing up would fix the war I don't think anyone expected more Ballspawn showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradish merchant, retired. Oh, I'll retire you. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up at the Sea Tower if you want to argue. But honestly, who cares if a Ballston got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type, after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. Yeah, PTSD'll do that to ya. Can't believe the only one that actually got mentioned was Imoen, and it was to talk badly of her. Okay, I see another flying book down there. This one seems to be flying in a much smaller area, so hopefully this will be a little easier. That was a really close-up on Asterian's face that I didn't need at that moment. I was trying to chase a book.
Yes, let's.
Darn it. Ah!
Just be quick.
I swear it's faster.
We are here for you.
Thanks, S. We're not going to have this conversation.
Tammuz, get down here. Tammuz, get down here.
Okay, so this book is higher. Cannot stand on table. No, don't want to destroy it.
Can't give up now.
Do I have like a rock or something I could throw? No, that would also do damage.
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
Okay,
Defender
it
of
can't
the people.
actually fly through us, so maybe if we box it in.
Let's move. Very well.
What a day.
Tammuz, get down here.
No one stopped me yet.
I want the book, I just can't figure out how to get it. This text roots its subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful but a little too self-satisfied round the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldur claimed a guardian and friend on Sir. Bright were Uther's scales, and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. Yeah, that doesn't actually help me with this book, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, so I yell, hold still. Asterion yells, get down here.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart apparently has the reach. Amap's Memoirs. The reflection of Paul Amaps, a halfling humanist whose writing advised fair, peaceful ends to vicious conflicts. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Suleto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement, as she ultimately was. Okay. So... Amaps here is, much more, everybody should be everybody. Fair plus peaceful ends to conflicts. Uh... Still, I managed to get the book eventually. Although, why Shadow... Did Shadowheart's spirit... Is that what happened?
No traps, please.
Lessons of Helm. Okay. In this text, you come across the bull-necked, hard-spined doctrines of the god Helm, as transcribed and interpreted by a paladin called Thou Shalt Not Suffer the Doom Herring to Live O'Reilly. He chose that name after being convinced that the Xanathar organization was not led by a many-eyed beholder monster, but by something called a doom herring. The doctrines are the usual religious fare, only mildly distinguished by Helm's focus on the provision of protection to those who need it, forming a shield of steel, as well as a sympathy for the meek and downtrodden. Okay. Dwarven taxonomy. I'm concerned. The Species Taxonomy by Reginald Cultural Eavesdropper Wiley gives a full and complete categorization of dwarves, from the gust-wrinkled pale Arctic dwarves, to the tanned Great Rift and Gold dwarves, to the once-enslaved Duragar, to the tall and gregarious shield dwarves, to the Underdark-dwelling Urdunir, to the brilliantly adaptive and culturally rich wild dwarves living in the jungles of Chult. Cool.
How much further can I go?
Let's get everybody attached. See, the thing is, I got 2 books. There are 3 people. We know how Suleto feels. We know how Amaps feels. Stead is a mystery. Unless... Yeah, Stead is a mystery. Now, this is the trick. The statue said that there is one here who advocates against the city, and that one needs to be struck down. Neither of the people whose views we've gotten are actually speaking against the city, although they have very opposing views. But Stead says nothing at all. So, on that logic, I'm going to attack Stead, because the thing that is least helpful to the city is the one who is the advisor who remains silent.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
In your ignorance, you have chosen poor counsel. Unacceptable. Nope. Nope, we are not doing this. These fights are going to crash me. Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, so the advisor who I don't know the view of is the one who has quote-unquote remained silent is not the right choice. Alright, let's go for Ms. Razed to the ground then.
I'll strike you down.
An insightful decision. The tree of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that I was only shown 2 people's viewpoints Oh, because I missed that there was a book flying over here. Oh.
I need a quick word.
Okay. Ugh, hold still.
Hold still, will you?
Tavis, get down here!
Okay.
Still. Blasted little thing slipped in my grasp.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Huh. Virtues of Unions. I completely missed that that was a book. Alright. Send to me.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Stead's Virtue of Unions. Yes, I know it's too late now, but... Virtues of Unions by Alwyn Stead. It is quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice if a dragon offers to share its hoard, after all. So, too, should you seek union, however imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders. Some friction is inevitable. Of course, citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time, such as the price of peace. Okay, so, Stead was actually arguing for allegiances. So, yeah, I did choose very poorly the first time because I hadn't found this book. Of course, now that I have, you, and you, and you, no, not you, you and you, off to camp with you.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, that is all the trials. I'm not sure I feel good about it, but... I especially don't want to fight the dragon now. I don't have the juice. Okay. Hopefully the dragon will not judge me for having us. The doors, they open. Oh, look at all that XP I got that I can't use because I'm at max level. We have updated the journal. What does the updated journal have to say? Okay, conquer the Wormways trials. Speak to Wormways Central Statue. We completed the Wormways challenges. We should proceed to the statue at the entrance of Ansur's lair. Whoops! I did not talk to the statue. Oh well. Proceed to Ansur's lair. We've been granted access to Ansur's lair. It's time to see what awaits us there. Well, I completely skipped that statue. I can talk to this one, though. Why is there a statue here, but not here? That's weird.
With courage does the hero march, fettered by the taxing chains of fear. A stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose, guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water.
Okay.
With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread.
I'm unimpressed.
Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
I'm beginning to understand why the dragon's been hibernating. If all they have to talk to are these statues... Why is there so much blood down here? Wait, are those tentacles? Hold on a moment.
Hells. The great worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Why is there so much blood down here? I mean, even dragons don't live forever, but this seems weird. Why is there so much splatter? I mean, it's been a long time, but I want to try this anyway. Can't target undead. That's new information.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What if we don't loot the worm yet? And what are you? Helm of Baldur. Oh, I don't like that. Baldur's Vitality. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. Baldur's Favor. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. Stun immunity. You cannot be stunned. Attackers cannot land critical hits on the wearer. This helm, worn atop the pate of Baldur the Brave, still gleams as if with the untarnished splendor of his legacy. Baldur's Gate itself bears his name, and tales of his exploits have turned the heads and hearts of many. I don't know who to give that hat to, and I'm also concerned about this. Oh, I don't like that. Examine Ansir's remains. Ansir the Great Worm is a mere pile of bones. We should investigate further. Oh, goody. Conversation, yes, okay. Sir? What the? Oh. I'm terrified, but I also love this animation. Oh, that's cool.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
That looks a little painful.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Bite back the words that aren't yours. Search your mind for what possesses it. Try to scream. I mean, it's introduced. They've introduced themselves. I don't know what the problem is here. Let's search for who is possessing me.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you.
Could
The
you maybe
spirit
put me down?
pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I wonder what facey means. I bet it's not complimentary. I mean you no harm, just let me go. I never shy away from a challenge. I thought the trials would lead me to treasure. I mean, both number 1 and number 2 are correct. It's just which one is the correct answer to give to him. You know what? I never shy away from a challenge.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
Oh.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Great.
Balduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long.
Balduran? No. I don't believe it.
I don't know how to feel about this revelation. Will someone please explain to me what's going on? You two know each other? He called you Baldur. Could we not have let Baldurin just, die a peaceful death? Hero, a creator of the city, the man who we had to do that to him? None of these answers are correct because I know exactly what's going on, but I think it's because I am steeped in narrative and I kind of know the tropes. Also, this pose is doing me no favors. Let's go. He called you Baldurin?
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have
Excuse?
you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No.
You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Baldur fallen?
Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe it to both of us. This is tiresome. I passed your trials, dragon. I deserve a reward. A touching reunion. Now how about letting go? I am growing very tired of the Emperor not telling me things I should know. I'm getting really tired of this whole cards to the chest thing. He is not in a position that he should be getting away with this. Answer the question. You owe it to both of us. Also, you could 1v1 a dragon?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching. See.
Will approves.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Baldur, and you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor.
Shite.
I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Baldur. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Oh, this is exactly what I didn't want to do. No. Oh, no. And I'm right underneath his ass. Oh, we're all clustered up. It's awful. And there's Myrmidians here. Oh, why did I talk to the dragon? I should have just taken the helm and left. Okay, there's 2 Myrmidians and the dragon. Where's the other one? There's that one. Where is the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, over there. Okay. Well, hopefully if we knock down the dragon, the Myrmidians will just leave. Oh, we need to spread the hell out. Can't reach to melee. Fascinating. Okay, we have just completely hamstrung Asterion. That's what you're telling me, huh? Let's just... Oh! Oh, those are some stats, all right. 25 strength and 23 con, you're saying. 19 charisma? Resistant to necrotic damage, that's fairly obvious. Immune to lightning. Immune to poison. Let's see. Great Worm Scales. Incoming damage. All incoming damage reduced by 2. Can't use polymorph on them. Resistant to magic. Opportunity attack. turn resistance. Affected enemy has advantage on saving throws against any infect that turns undead. Okay, so Shadowheart is a good choice to be here, except that not. Chances of Asterion being able to dodge an attack from the dragon is pretty shitty. But they're better than mine. I wonder, if he hides, does it still get attack of opportunity? Alright. An attempt shall be made.
A better position.
Okay, this might work. Shite! The only good thing is that now he's used his reaction, but... Let's see. Have a bonus to attack rolls. Penalty to charisma, wisdom, and intelligence. Extra thunder damage. Let's sing. I don't want to move too far, but I also don't want all of us to be together in the same cone. I'm gonna have to move the others instead of myself. That sucks. Hello? Hello? This is a fight I cannot win in this situation. All I can really do is try and spread people out.
Making my move.
No! Stupid ice! %16 chance! Not enough space, huh? 40%. Cannot reach destination. Wait a minute. Stand up, Will. Stand up, Will. Stand up, Will. Wait, that's extra necrotic. Wait. Necrotic damage against this entity from magical attacks is half. Necrotic damage against this entity from non-magical... Okay, so, yeah, it does half, but it doesn't do nothing. Spread out, spread out, spread out. That's as spread as I can get, everybody. Great.
I can't afford to let up.
Great. That's just spectacular. All right. None of us have enough range.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And I can't move because of this blasted Myrmidian.
The dance macabre.
Figures.
Quickly.
Okay, continue spreading out. We're gonna lose this fight, but I want to gather intel. Oh, he is so gonna breath weapon us.
Can't even catch my breath.
Hey, he can do it without moving. That's cool. I really wanted to negotiate with this dragon. I really did.
Got to concentrate.
We are still not spread out enough, and I have literally boxed us in.
This is my time.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Oh, lordy. And I'm not allowed to have advantage, apparently.
Delicious.
Like, if I started the day with full resources, maybe I could do this fight? If I had my people spread out much further, so that he couldn't breath weapon us? What did it just do? The heck was that? Two misses. I really... Is there any way to not fight the dragon? Because I would really like to not fight the dragon.
Got to focus. On I go.
Why can I not stab the dragon without stepping out of the singing sword? Okay. Enough of that. So, the way I see it, there are 3 options. One is I come back on another day when all resources are fresh and people aren't dying and I'm not nearly out of spell slots, or at least nearly out of the good ones. And we rock this Casbah. Second is I somehow find a way to talk my way out of this, which I'm not being offered very many options to do, by the way. And third, I just leave this be until we've dealt with the Orphic Hammer thing, which I think is going to deal with the Emperor's presence in my life? Question mark? Okay, I'm gonna try to talk my way out of this. I'm gonna see if there's like any other option that I can manage to choose that is not going to lead to a stupid fight. A stupid, unnecessary fight. Thank you so much, Emperor. Why do I have to keep cleaning up his messes? Why is this a thing?
Well, hello. Over there. On the hunt.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Sharp as ever. And I'm off.
Still alive, so that's progress.
This isn't because I have us out, is it? I mean, I'm not going to complain about watching this animation again because it's real cool. But I do not want to fight this dragon.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Try to scream?
Your lips resist, then yield. Ansur's thoughts flow out of you as if they were your own. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
Let me go?
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you, calm, curious, and detached.
Balduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long.
Will someone please explain to me what's going on?
We knew each other once, long ago. We crossed the Kalim together and sailed the Altenra. We built a city by the sea. Answer was my friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
How about letting me go?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor.
Oh, great. I love being a pawn.
I am the one who wronged. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Well, my people are definitely more spread out this time. I am still under his ass, but... why do I have disadvantage? That's the question. Target outside normal range.
Over here.
So now would it work? Yes. Well, here goes.
We'll do it my way. On the way.
Be in a very different spot. Darn it. Water Myrmidian used explosive icicle on Ansur. Ow! Why is Will laughing? Okay. Very little point in getting the sword going. We know that Ansur is not going to stay. would be so helpful if I could make this work. 30% is not a good chance, especially at disadvantage, though. That's ice. Urgh. I'm gonna chance it anyway because the results would be so good. Okay, okay. One less enemy to have to worry about.
No choice but to keep going.
Darn it! Well, that sucks. I hecked up. I'm great. %. Sure, why not? Missed.
This is my time.
Wait, she still had that shield of faith on me? Um... 16% chance to hit. Oy vey.
Take you.
Us got toasted. Well, here goes something.
Break them.
Oh, criticals at zero. Oh boy. If I disengage, there's not really any place to run away, is there? Alright, fine. I can't cast spells.
Forever dauntless.
Best thing in the world would be to get this thing off of me. Hooray!
Now.
Why can't I go through the middle? That's so weird. Disadvantage from equipment. Yeah, thanks. I would throw the alchemist's fire, but I have allies right there. Actually, how far can I throw the alchemist's fire? Hold on a moment. Where is my alchemist's fire? Damaging fiends and undead for 3 to 18. Light. Oh, I could have used that. More fool eye. Can I throw it in a way that it would hit on Sir and not my allies? %? Path is interrupted by a dragon, you say? One fire damage. Oh boy. What if I just like walked over here?
No holding back.
Okay, not standing in the ice anymore. Life is good. Why are the draconic AoEs so big? Why? Where is the fairness here? undead, actually. Do you have a weakness to radiant, like most undead? Probably not. What do I have that's not concentration? They're all concentration. This is a gamble. %? Oy. No good. I am so torn. I think the Moonbeam is probably my best bet, even though he moves around so much. At least he'll take half damage. Even when he saves, like he just did. Oh man, I only have the tiny potions on her. Take chances, probably make mistakes. Hi, Answer. Asterion, I did this for you. Make it count, boy. Not enough movement.
This will do nicely.
Go, Asterion, go, Asterion, go! Okay, okay. Chip, chip, chip. This probably isn't gonna do any good, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh, it's saved. Darn it. What the heck?
No holding back.
I am at disadvantage because of this jerk. Okay, just you and me, dragon. Just you and me.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I'm drinking a lot of these today. Let's have one of these instead. I am so not useful.
On the victor's path.
I should never put the helmet on. I'm alive? No point in bringing out the, would it be worth it to use Mass Healing Word? She would have to move. There we go. Okay. Me. Oh! Okay, that's how that works. Okay. How do we get on Sir close enough? Yeah. Wait. What's wrong? What's wrong? Target is too far. How can your gigantic ass be so far away? Oh lordy. Oh lordy. 8 whole damage. Time to run away.
Survival is all that matters. One day, I'll catch a break.
Not enough movement. I see. Can I throw something at him again? I have more alchemist fire. Path is interrupted. Path is interrupted by what? I have really hecked things up for myself by putting on this helmet. Like, part of me thinks I should take it off. But those 2 hit points are probably keeping me alive right now.
This is my time. Coming through.
You know, I suspect this probably hurts Will. I've almost got him to half.
The waiting storm is arisen.
What is... what?
Going to attack! Get behind cover!
Cover? What cover? Move the frickin' moonbeam. And I guess...
Got to move.
Okay. What is this hoarding energy? Resistant to all damage. Well, oh, you see. I'm gonna shoot him anyway. Yo, we missed! Yay! Does this count as cover? Or should I use this one instead? Let's use this one. In fact, let's hide for good measure.
Well, so much for peace.
I have a... Is this good enough, or is it too close? That's the question. Or would I be better off going for this one?
Can't slow down.
Up. Still have some movement, so... This does not count as being behind cover. Great. Absorb them elements. Will's dead. Well, we're just gonna leave that moonbeam right where it is, I guess. Sigh. Missed. Can I reach Will? No! I thought I had 2 turns, to be honest. What is going on here? I do not like these circles. What is up with these circles? Can I move out of the circle? I can! Awesome.
Still on my feet.
I too would like to move out of this circle. I'm highly tempted to throw more alchemist fire at him, to be honest. Not enough movement to hit the dragon. Okay. You know, just be where I wasn't. Not be where I was. No, the moonbeam! Okay, nobody is where the Zots are coming down. Where can I go that will not provoke an attack of opportunity? Right under his feet. That seems like a great idea. I want to go and put healing on Will. But I just can't reach him. And I only have the one moonbeam a day. I have very little. Use my last level 3 to cure wounds myself. Which leaves me with very little else to do. I'm really gonna miss that moonbeam. Oh, Will rolled a positive. There's no way I have enough movement to be able to get close enough to the dragon, is there? There's no way he doesn't perceive me. I gotta try anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah, he definitely perceived me. Ooh, critical, nice. Back away! That's away enough.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I do not like where
With
I'm
haste.
standing. That's much better. Of course.
Shall we cut and run?
Ow! Okay, Shadowheart can move now. That's nice.
Got to press on.
Will is too far away, isn't he? Yep, too far away. Um, 35, 20. 40. The best chance is with the bow. That kind of sucks. And she missed. How's Will doing? Oh, he rolled a second death. Oh, he's toast. Oh no, Will. Oh, I'm so sorry, Will.
Never a dull moment.
What the? Oh dear. Graphics card, why do you do this to me now? Why now? What are you doing? Okay, my second monitor has come disconnected, so I cannot see my chat. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. But that will have to be... Oh dear, I can't end my stream unless I... Houston, we have a problem. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
You've made a grave mistake.
Yeah, I missed.
Let's have some fun. Don't linger.
Okay, what is the disadvantage? Target outside normal range. Okay. Let's stand over... Where is a good place to stand? Let's try over here.
Where do I go from here?
Oh no, he's gonna do it again, and there isn't any cover this time. Yeah, this fight's over. I need to figure out first things first, we're going to pretend that none of this happened. Yeah, let's go to this one. I have an idea of how to do that fight. But yeah. Okay. Save as Foxwine's Adventure, because I'm not sure what me doing this is going to do. Okay. I've tricked it. I keep my streaming software over on my second monitor, which has somehow come disconnected. But because it's disconnected, it's pulled up on my main monitor now. Somehow. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay. I am going to call the stream here because I have some serious hardware issues that suddenly need to be dealt with. So I'm going to call it a night here, and I'm going to think about whether or not I want to keep attempting that dragon fight as is, or whether I want to have a long rest and come back to it. And hopefully by next week I'll have decided, and I'll have figured out exactly what is going on with either my graphics card or my monitor. I suspect... What I'm hoping is just that I have a tendency to bounce my leg a bit, and it's possible that some things have literally shaken loose. I'm hoping that that is the problem. The good news is, while I'm figuring this out, you can find previous streams of mine archived on my YouTube channel to keep yourselves occupied. So that is a thing that will help, I hope. And assuming that I fix this tech problem, I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Slime Rancher 2 for Management Monday. I will be attempting to find Radiant Slimes, which are the Slime Rancher version of Shinies, and upgrade the Sanctuary. That is the main ambition for the entire stream, because I've pretty much got the plot to the point where there's just one more push and the plot is done. So I want to spend a stream hunting for shinies. So that's what I'm going to be up to, hopefully tomorrow night, assuming I can get this hardware problem fixed. Then on Wednesday night, starting at 7:15 or so, once we get a game together, I will be playing Scribble It, 100% Orange Juice, or Among Us, or some combination of the above with my friends, depending on who shows up, how many people show up, and which people show up. Also, depending on whether people arrive late or leave early, or any of those glorious things. So that'll be a thing. Then usually somewhere between 10:15 and 10:30, when my friends abandon me for this whole thing that they call sleeping at night in order to be awake in the morning, which is a thing I refuse to believe exists, that is when I will be switching over to play some Power Wash Simulator, because this upcoming Wednesday is the second Wednesday of May, and on the second Wednesday I play Power Wash Simulator. So I will be continuing with the wash job there that I started last time I streamed Power Wash Simulator, and continuing on to whatever else is presented in front of me. Then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be a new game for the channel. It's going to be Diplomacy is Not an Option for Try Not to Die Thursday. it is exactly what it says on the tin. Negotiations are final. There are no negotiations. There is only violence. We will defend the kingdom with violence. There is no negotiation. So, we'll be up to that. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be returning to Baldur's Gate 3, hopefully with a working second monitor again. Hopefully all this will be fixed tonight, in time for tomorrow. And, you know, I will have figured out whether or not I want to fight this dragon today or tomorrow, in-game, whether I want to take a long rest before fighting the dragon, because it appears that I do not have a choice about fighting the dragon. So, yeah. It's also that maybe a long rest will deal with the Emperor issue, and the dragon would be a lot less, shall we say, aggressive without the Emperor around, maybe? It's not as if I can leave the artifact behind. So I'm probably gonna take a long rest, but I will figure that out next week once I've figured out what the heck is going on with my monitors. So that's what all is going on. That is the upcoming schedule for the week, my plans to play and what I plan to do, and hopefully I will be able to pull that off with my hardware. It's true that if I cannot get my second monitor working again, I cannot stream Slime Rancher. But we will cross that bridge when we come to it. Hopefully it will not be an issue. We will find out. So, I am going to bid you all good night so that I can go crawl under my desk and find out if anything has come disconnected. I hope that it is just as simple as something has literally been shaken loose. I pray that that is what is going on here. I will see. And I wish you all a good night, and I hope that you had as much fun tonight as I did, and good night.